Hello, guys, and welcome to this video. Today, we will interview Yassine. He will tell us how he got admitted to INSEAD MBA program, one of the best MBA programs in the world. So, welcome again, Yassine. Could you tell us more about your profile? Where did you study? Where do you work? Tell us more about your international experience, your work experience, and why do you want to pursue an MBA?
Right. Hello, Anis, and first of all, thank you for this opportunity. After graduating in 2016 from the Technical University of Eindhoven in the Netherlands, I am born in the Netherlands, by the way, with a master's degree in architecture. MBRDV, the largest architecture firm in the country, offered me a junior position to start. Being a fresh graduate, I was motivated to work at this company, given its global scope and also its stellar reputation in providing solutions to contemporary architecture and urban issues. 1 year later, I got married, and my wife, she lived and worked in Paris. So I decided to join her, as I was always like interested in exploring new countries and also new cultures. So in 2018, I started working for architecture studio in Paris as an architect, and I worked liaised with the sustainability team and focused on implementing green building rules as much as possible, because I believe that sustainable architecture is the backbone of the construction future. Why I want to do an MBA is because the dream of every architect is one day to open and lead his own architectural office, and this is my dream as well. An office that concentrate not only on the building design but also on the sustainability and everything that has a relation with the building environment. Until now, I acquired a total of 7 years of experience in the work field, including also an expatriation of 2 years in Saudi Arabia, in which I gained an extensive knowledge and developed numerous tools. However, I still have some gaps in the strategy and the entrepreneurial role, and since these two qualities are also very important to start and lead a successful office, and this is where MBA INSEAD comes to filling this gap with their academic excellence.
Okay.
So that's why I decided now to do this MBA.
Okay, great. So you have a great international experience, 3 countries, Saudi Arabia, France, and the Netherlands. 7 years of professional experience. You have a degree in architecture.
Yes.
That's very good profile. You have something to add?
Yes, actually, just based on what you just said, is having worked in 3 different countries did help me a lot to be also admitted in INSEAD, especially INSEAD, because INSEAD is a business school for the world. So the cultural diversity there is very important, and they give it also like a big importance. If you have it, yeah, I
Great.
like it.
So it's 3 countries, right? Not 2 countries.
I lived also in Morocco, so 4 countries.
4 countries. You lived in 4 countries: Morocco, Saudi Arabia, France, and Netherlands.
Yes.
That's great. Okay, so in order to get admitted, first you have a great profile, and then the GMAT you got 700. We will not talk a lot about GMAT today. We're gonna focus more on the process, the admission process. We're gonna talk about the essays, the interviews, different type of interviews, and all these things. So tell us more about the essays. It's a challenging part. We work
Yes.
together on this part. So tell us more. What advice do you give to those who are listening to us today?
Yes.
Those who are preparing the INSEAD essays, and tell us more about the added value that you got from working with our team.
Okay. Yes. Um, yes. First of all, is when I wanted to apply for INSEAD, so I went to their website and I saw the main part was writing the essays. and I started looking for help. So I went to Google and I started to look for because I was based in Paris, so I was looking for like uh, for help from in Paris, and then I came up on Réussir le GMAT. Réussir le GMAT, and I started to read the views on Réussir le GMAT, and they were very positive. So and then I called you, I called Anis, and we talked, and yeah, he understood what I wanted, and I directly get the feeling like, okay, this is exactly what I want, and then we start working together. And the first thing is I started to write my own essays. The thing that everyone should consider when writing his own essays is um, it's not easy at the beginning. Like it's not easy. It's not something you can say I will do it on my own, because I started to do it on my own, and it is quite difficult because then you find out that you are not your essay is not very orientated to the goal that you want to write to. And that's what I had at the beginning. But after working with a consultant of Réussir le GMAT, and she gave me very good comments who indirectly oriented my essay to the right goal and to the right essay topic. I was like quite happy after reading the essays that were corrected and reviewed by the consultant of Réussir le GMAT, because you could see that it was written by with experience, and now they did reply to the topic very, very good.
Okay, and what is if you want to give an advice for someone who is writing his essays, what do you recommend him?
Okay, I recommend him first of all to have like a blank paper and a pen, and to write everything on his personal skills, on his interpersonal skills from his young ages, 5, 6, 8 years until now. And that's how the essays of INSEAD are mostly about. So they want to understand who you are, what can you do, what makes you different from someone else. So it's more about you. So they have to understand who is you, who you are. So that's what what I would say advice to the people who want to write the essays for INSEAD.
Okay, great. So after submitting the essays, you have at INSEAD two type of interviews. It's a bit challenging. So first type of interview is a video interview. You have
Yes.
4 questions, I think, and you have they give you some time to prepare, and then you need to answer in front of a camera, and then
Yes.
they will analyze your answers and give you and see if you are good or not. So first, tell us more about this experience, the questions they asked you, how did you prepare, everything regarding this type of interviews.
Yes. So after preparing for the essays and submitting also the essays, Anis he gave me another consultant to work with who is special in oral. What I liked with working with Réussir le GMAT is you don't get one consultant to do the essays and also to do the interviews. Like you have one, for example, one consultant she does the essays, the other one is more specialized in in interviews. I like that personally. So the first video interview was consisted of 5 questions. 5 questions. They were more about why do you want? No, they were more about your motivation, and also how can you fit in with a team, for example, and what is your leadership style. So those were the question, and we prepared them quite good. I was quite prepared for all the questions. We already prepared the questions, so I didn't get a question that I didn't prepare before. So they went very well, and yeah, they went very well, and it was also like very fast in 1 minute. So the main important thing is you have to show motivation. So show motivation and why you want to do an MBA. Those two things has to be very clear in your mind.
Okay, so now you got it is okay for the application and the video interview. Then they will invite you to the interview with alumni. Okay, so usually
Yes,
they do 2 interviews with alumni in SIAD. So
if you
tell us
pass.
more.
Yeah, if you pass, not everyone got
Definitely,
to the.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. If you pass,
yeah.
definitely. So tell us more. Did they challenge you a lot? What are the type of questions they asked? Was it friendly or not? Tell us more about the interview and how did you prepare also with our consultants?
Okay. So yeah, and then after like submitting the first part of the application, and I did pass. Fortunately, I get to the second part, which is the two interviews with interview with the two alumni. So we prepared that also. Like I had some sessions, and we prepared that also with the consultant of Réussir le GMAT. By the way, the same one who prepared with me the oral. So the first interview. So she already knew me. So that makes it also like easy. So she knows me. Yeah, we were preparing, so that was more fluid. Um, the interviews was quite. They were very for me. They were very friendly. They went very like in a good manner, in a good way. The main questions were, as I said before, is what is your motivation for NCR? So you have like they have to feel it the motivation, because they have to make sure that you will not drop off, for example, after 6 months or after 3 months or after 4 months. So they want to know that you are really motivated and that you want to finish that whole year. Otherwise, it will be like a loss for yourself and also for NCR as a school. The
Definitely.
second thing was about the cultural diversity. It's like as I said before, also it's very important. And the question was, for example, if you are, for example, if you are working with a team of 5 people and each one has a different background, so how do you fit in? And for example, how can you make sure that all the 5 people they will like work together as one team, and then they will share each other their own background without any problems, so with openness. So they have to make sure like that you can fit in if there is a cultural diversity. As you know, like INSEAD, one of their main goals is to bring people together, so that you find different cultures, ideas in the same school with like over 80 different nationalities. So it has a very rich cultural diversity. So you have to show it to the interviews that you can fit in, and um, and for sure, like if you have already what helped me in my case is they already saw that I work in 4 different countries. I lived in 4 different countries. So I already met like different people, different cultural with different cultural background. So they saw me fit into this school.
Great, great. So to make a conclusion, so good profile, good GMAT, good essays, good preparation for the interviews, good interviews. And this is how we get
Yes,
admitted to INSEAD. This is what they want.
yes,
International
yeah,
experience, smart people, organized people who knows how to structure their essays and their answers and their interviews. So that's what they are searching for. Thank you so much,
yes.
Yassine, for your time. I hope you will get a good scholarship. We are waiting for the results of the
Yes.
scholarship. I think
Yes.
you
Yeah. By
deserve
the
it.
way, I'm working also with Réussir les GMAT for like to obtain a scholarship for INSEAD.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, of course. So hope you get your scholarship. And thank you so much for today. And for those who are preparing the GMAT and wants to prepare a great application for an MBA program or for an MIM or MIF, you can find my number or my email in the description of this video, and you can contact me by WhatsApp anytime to discuss about your project and see if we can help you achieve your goals. Okay, so thank you so much again, Yassine, and see you in another video. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.
No problem. Thank you. Bye.